We are moving on full steam into our business breakfast now, and we're speaking about the UWI Open Day 2025. And we do have on the line this morning Student Brand and Recruitment Officer, Mr. Nigel Bradshaw. Mr. Bradshaw, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me. Very happy to be here today.
Yes. So, Mr. Bradshaw, let's get right into it. What's in store this time around concerning the UWI Open Day?
Okay, first to begin, UWI Open Day's third annual event that we're having, where we showcase all that the University of Western East has to offer in terms of undergraduate and postgraduate programs in a very interactive type of way. We intend to have all our faculties, staff, students, and multiple other types of ways in which we're going to allow persons to be able to come visit us on the campus. The dates, May 17th and 18th. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. We start the ball rolling, and we finish each day at 5 p.m.
I want to get in a little deeper as to what is being offered on the day. So is it that there are going to be booths available? Is it that lecturers are going to be there to meet with the persons who are attending the open day, and they are going to get very much in depth into the curriculum of the university and its programs and so on?
Your question reflects that you have really studied at tertiary education, and in terms of the fact that you show a keen awareness of what this should be like, and that's exactly what we bring in.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to have academic staff, students being available to answer a lot of questions, but also to just showcase how it is we intend to be able to deliver what is next right now, right? In terms of the types of programs that we have, also, too, in terms of the types of discussions we're going to have. The recognition, too, of the fact that these are financially challenging times, and we're going to have a lot of information available in terms of how you can access financing for your study at the university through the different bursaries, grants, and scholarships, the GATE program that still continues to exist for undergraduate study. Also, too, the way in which it is, a lot of creditors that are there to support the university and its students for being able to be part of the transition to greatness that takes place based on completion of studies that can be financed through multiple different means. These are just some of the things.
Yeah, and from what I'm seeing here, you're speaking about 200 plus programs. That's a lot of programs, Mr. Bradshaw, and it also gives persons the opportunity to tour the campus, apply on the spot, receive guidance on scholarships, financial aid, internships, and study abroad opportunities, as you all are saying, making it a perfect launch pad for future academic journeys.
I came here thinking that I was supposed to be on doing the promotion, but look at you.
Instead of the questions, I'm giving you the answers, right?
No, but I mean, obviously you're excited, and we hope that everybody else is going to be similarly excited when they come. Yeah. Because what you're talking about is exactly what goes into building a quality campus experience for tertiary education, right? The interaction, not just the interactions, but the opportunities that exist for persons to be able to have internships, practicums, study abroad, cultural exchanges to go abroad to multiple countries all over the world. Post-pandemic, we're getting more and more and more interest from institutions and countries around the world that want for us to be able to expose our students to these types of things. In fact, it actually guided us to have to look at multilingualism as a core part of what we offer in our curriculum. All our students, if you have not come with some type of foreign language training or experience that is in certificate form, you have to study a language at the University of Western East at least for one semester, so that when you graduate, you become competitive in a global arena, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, but in a global arena. Right? So this is what you're trying to encapsulate. Come and see how you can be part of something that is even greater than what you ever hoped for yourself.
Yeah. And sometimes, Mr. Bradshaw, when we speak about tertiary level education, sometimes there is the impression that these programs are very, very much academic. Is there a practical side And I'm asking that for persons who are afraid of the academic side of things. So is it that over the years UWI has tried to really put that practical component in its programs?
Yep. Every single day we work on our quality assurance, and it includes having to involve lots of different practical activities. Just let me give you one example. Last night, right, at our Dago Auditorium, we had Music in the Diaspora, which showcased a large number of our students that are in the Department of Creative and Festival Arts, right? And they showed up to be able to render a lot of different music, African drumming, classical Indian music, and also to, of course, what we're known for is steel pan, right? Students participating in parts of this exercise were able to receive to be graded on 25% of their coursework, right? While being in a forum where it is presenting the skills to persons that actually paid to be there, to be part of it, right? And this is just part of how we're able to demonstrate what persons are looking for. Many people. I answer hundreds of emails, thousands of emails on an annual basis, and everyone is always asking two things: how do you finance the program, and what is involved in it, and the practical aspect for me, right? I'm always very proud to be able to highlight what is there that will be able to make the experience that the person is going to have so much more valuable in terms of what they're able to bring to the table when they graduate.
Yeah. I think that's very important, but it seems to me, Mr. Bradshaw, that there is also a thrust by the university in really focusing not only academically, practically, but also focusing in a holistic way on the individual.
That's definitely the truth. And my friends and colleagues in the Division of Student Services and Development will be happy to hear that this is what you're focusing on. They have so many different things that they do. They have a wellness program for students. They also look at the way in which we finance students, and not just finance students in terms of handing over a grant, but working with students to be able to understand their specific needs so we could tailor what donors ask for when they look to come to support the university in terms of giving financing, to be able to have them understand what students are really hopeful for at an emotional level. We also have counselors to be able to assist with orienting students that are coming in. And it's challenging because of the fact that even for some of the most enthusiastic students that have met the academic requirement and coming in, they sometimes don't consider the reality of being away from home, even if they're living in Trinidad, right, and having to do that on a sustained basis. Sometimes just being able to understand how to balance all the different things that we're talking about, all these different things that are taking place outside the classroom, while being in the classroom, to be able to be the best student possible. Because remember, you're there as a student and you have an academic responsibility. How do you balance that in terms of the experience and also to the academics that you're supposed to be part of, right? So they have a large and enthusiastic and competent group of persons that work to make sure that students have the opportunity to have a high quality experience, but also to be aware of what is available.
Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. So I have about a minute again, Mr. Bradshaw, but I see that getting back to the open day, it's also going to include activities like games, giveaways, and we did speak about booths earlier. Yep. Yeah,
we have a lot of every time you mention University of Western, it's two persons and activities that are taking place that are public facing. Lots of people are ready to jump on board because of the fact that they see the opportunity that the vehicle provides. So we're going to have many sponsors come in. Many persons have already come forward willing and to assist in providing different types of prizes for persons that will be participating in competitions, right? So even though we know most people are coming to be able to find out about participating in an experience that goes beyond just the day. The day itself would be very much similar to an engagement party, when it is, if persons are coming forward and thinking about the wedding and that type of stuff, the wedding takes place at the admission, but then the marriage between the institution and the student is what is the core area of importance, right? So we recognize all of that, and we want to have lots of people come out again, May 17th and 18th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I know I'm going to see you there the way you're talking already this morning.
Yeah, we coming down, man. We coming down with an entourage. But Mr. Bradshaw, just give us the location on campus. Where?
Okay, so when you come out from the south side on the highway, from the Churchill Roosevelt Highway, into what we call the JFK quadrangle, that's where the bulk of activities will be. Some of the faculties will also have some of this stuff concentrated in and around the areas. I know the Faculty of Engineering, I was speaking to Professor Bisham Ramlal just last night, and he is very much interested in how their showcase is going to turn out. Also, I know humanities and education, social sciences, faculty of sport, food and agriculture, everyone is going to be there underneath different tents and booths. Right. Also, they'll have areas in the library. We're going to do tours of the campus, brief tours on the day to be able to showcase what is possible and that kind of stuff. I have immediate responsibility for that. And I mean, you're not giving me the whole show this morning to talk, right? So let me just finish right there. We have a lot of stuff that we have to show.
Yeah. One last thing. So people can get additional information where?
We have a website. On our website right now, we have dedicated web pages for persons to be able to get information about what's going to be taking place that day, and also to how to register and leave the information with us, right? You just go to Google UWI St. Augustine campus, right? And when you would see the promotions coming up for the open days, but also you could just type /open days right after the browser opens to the website, and you'll get all the information that you need, right? You could also go into the search engine and type my name and get my contact information, and I'll be very happy to answer all your questions as well.
Yeah, Mr.
But let me get to work first.
Yeah, Mr. Bradshaw, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much, and we wish you all the best with the open day. Bye for now, sir.
Thank you. You're very happy to have been here. Take care.
All right. We are going to a very short break, everybody. We're coming back. Stay right there.